We're at Sheboygan Lutheran High School where tonight we're getting ready for the Holy War by the Shore as the Crusaders host their crosstown rivals Sheboygan Christian. Alongside the coach Chris Wright, I'm Mike Martin. Christian comes in with a real fine record, 8-2 overall, 5-2 in conference. Lutheran has struggled a little bit, 7-6 and 4-4.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird situation. Lutheran's typically more towards the top, Christian down a little bit, but now they're making a little run. Christian's best or hardest games, I should say, are up ahead of them. They have a lot of their big opponents ahead. Tonight they start with Lutheran. They got, Osaki ahead of them, Howard's Grove, both leading the conference up there. So if Christian wants to continue their pursuit for the Big East Conference Championship, they got to take care of business on the road.
This is the only meeting between these two schools in terms of conference play. They may meet each other in the conference tournament after the regular season, and then also they could face each other in tournament action, but pretty unusual. We like covering them twice a year. This might be the only time.
Yeah, I talked to both coaches before the game, and they both made a comment, boy, I wish we could play Lutheran or I wish we could play Christian one more time. But yeah, this conference is a little bit different. The Big East Conference Championship Tournament, and it's at Lakeland College this year. It's a brand new thing, which is kind of neat. I talked to both coaches. I asked how do they like the new conference. They both kind of said that, it's to be determined, and, with the conference tournament, that's a completely new thing as well. So the outcome of what it's going to be like is, it's still up in the air, I guess.
Let's talk about tonight's game. Obviously, Lutheran is going to have to focus their attention defensively on Jacob Stecker. We don't see many kids that are averaging 20 points a game, and he's just over 20.
Yeah, I was trying to see if he was in the top whatever in the state, and he's not quite in the top 50, but you're right. Someone who's averaging 20 points is something to pay attention to, and something that Lutheran over the years, they always seem to like to score a lot of points. But now I'd always like to take care of business on the defensive end, and to take home a home victory, that's probably something that Lutheran's going to have to focus a little bit on tonight.
And looking at the total scoring, Christian is averaging 56.2 points per game. They're only giving up 46.3. Another kid that Lutheran's going to have to pay attention to is Braden Van Ness. He's just under 16 points a game.
Doesn't it seem like there's always a Van Ness at Oostburg or at Christian or something?
It's like a light bulb at Lutheran.
Yeah, they're just always there. Yeah, I noticed that too, that another kid. So two good players for there, and Lutheran's got a couple good players too.
A little more balance. I got Jared Juris with 15-3, Joshua Splitgerber 15-2. Then it drops down a little bit. Josh Pingle averaging 13-3. Then they got a kid off the bench that's right up there, Vinny Montezella III, former Jefferson boy. He's averaging 8.8. So pretty good balance for Lutheran. Could be a little tougher for Christian in that regard.
Yeah, the problem with Lutheran, I talked to Splitty's dad, and I talked to Coach Verhagen, and his comments were basically, this year we've really struggled coming out of the gate. Either, the beginning of the game or coming out at halftime or both, and we always seem to be, way behind. The other day that happened against Oostburg. They fell way behind Oostburg. Not the typical Oostburg basketball team, and they lost to them. They just couldn't get back over the hump. So let's see if Lutheran can start well in this big rivalry game. But again, if Christian gets out to a big lead, maybe Lutheran can't catch up.
Nice thing for Lutheran is they are playing a home game, so that's a little bit of an advantage. We're going to step out. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and the tip-off for tonight's basketball game.
He serves his party best who serves the country best. Rutherford B. Hayes.
Patriotism is easy to understand in America. It means looking out for yourself by looking out for your country. Calvin Coolidge.
Government is the people's business, and every man, woman, and child becomes a shareholder with the first penny of tax paid. Ronald Reagan.
There's nothing wrong in America that can't be fixed of what is right in America. William Clinton.
Be the we now.
I'm a board-certified pediatrician. I've practiced pediatrics now for about 14 years. And I always tell my parents I give the vaccine to both of my daughters. And I really do not want them to come to me 20 years from now and say, Mom, I have cervical cancer, and you did nothing to protect me. This is a vaccine that is safe, is effective, and it can prevent cancer.
Cable access channels ensure you the ability to exercise your First Amendment rights through the medium of television. They create opportunities for mutual communication, education, and artistic expression. Public access makes community participation possible and gives you a voice in your community and your world. Make sure everyone has a voice. Support your local public access channel.
I am a Packer fan.
And we're Packers fans.
Hi, I'm David Collins, Superintendent of the Wisconsin State Patrol. Packers fans are the best fans in football.
We are the ultimate team players.
The ultimate team player. Be the ultimate team player. Always have a designated driver.
Always have a
Designated driver.
Live responsibly.
Packer fans.
Don't let fans drive drunk.
Responsibility has its rewards.
Go Packers! Go Packers! Go Packers!
Time was, kids did what came naturally, spending free time running through the grass, exploring streams. But times have changed. Today's indoor kids spend more than 7 hours in front of electronic media. That's why National Wildlife Federation created the Be Out There movement. Outdoor play improves kids' health, body, mind, and spirit. It helps them stay fit, enhances creativity, and could even make them better students. There's a reason they call it the great outdoors. Learn more at beoutthere.org.
Every child adopted from foster care remembers their one day. The day he first met his forever family. The day their adoption was finalized. More than 100,000 children are waiting for their one day.
My one day was happy.
Find out more at nationaladoptionday.org.
Tonight's game is being broadcast live on WSCS TV, Charter Channel 990. It's also live streamed on www.WSCSSheboygan.com. Tonight's game will be replayed on Charter Channel 990 tomorrow morning at 10 a.m., Tuesday at 7 p.m., and next Wednesday at 2 p.m. At this time, we ask that you would please rise and bow your heads in a word of prayer. Our prayer this evening being led by Luther High School senior Abby Smith.
Good evening, Lord. We thank you for this evening of basketball. We are thankful that the officials and the Sheboygan Christian High players and fans have arrived here safely this evening. We pray that the athletes, the coaches, and the officials all perform to the best of their God-given abilities. We ask that you keep them free from injury and that everyone treats each other with respect and in a Christian manner. At the end of the night, Lord, we ask you that you bring us to our homes safely. In Jesus' precious and holy name, amen.
And we ask that you remain standing and join in the singing of our national anthem, this evening being played by the Lutheran High School Pep Band, and this evening under the direction of Mr. Jeff Shue.
We get the starting lineups from Reverend Berg. He always does an excellent job on this. And we're getting ready for the Holy War by the shore. We didn't get the names of the officials, but we did get an opportunity to speak with them just briefly before the game. The one gentleman has got one tossing it up at center court. 39 years of service as a basketball official. Christian controls the tap. Lutheran executing a double team, and they do come up with the steal. Splitgerber has it. Juris. Good ball movement. Christian's in a man-to-man defense, and the block was by Tendali. And the Eagles come away with it. A good feed underneath. And then missing the easy shot was Tendali. Pretty good ball movement, Chris, finding the open man.
Well, you know what they say about North-South games. It's no different. The start of the Christian Lutheran, a lot of nerves.
Stecker commits the foul. Got to keep your hands off the offensive player. Splitgerber open from the side, can't get it in. Stecker comes away with the rebound. And actually, Hendricks got away with the walk, but threw it away anyhow. Splitgerber, that time he nails the three.
Well, he's got 44 threes on the year, making 45.
Double team happening. Stecker open from the wing, can't get it to go. Grabbing the rebound for Lutheran was Juris. Kick
Same
out the
spot.
split. Yeah, Splitgerber, bango. Another one. He has 6 quick points. Oh, no foul, boy, oh boy. Going over the back was Carl Berg, but no call. And the 3 ball was missed by the Crusaders. Stecker using the off arm to create space, and he got called, and that's going to be his 2nd foul.
That's big, 2 fouls on Stecker, and they're allowing a lot of contact, Marty.
We talked to Brett Flipsy before the game, and you asked him specifically, how do you like this? And said right now he likes it, but he said one of the things when a guy gets 2 fouls, there's a lot of time.
Yeah, now it's 16 minutes. Your best player has 2 fouls. Talked to Coach Verhagen about that too. He said the same thing. He kind of likes it, but you know, I think all coaches would rather have a little more timeouts or something to coach, because you always want to coach.
Juris, no shot, gives it up to Splitgerber. His 3 is no good. And then the rebound and the putback is no good by Carl Berg. That foul goes on Noah Hendricks. Tossing it in for the Crusaders is Sampson. Pulling it out, starting over for the Crusaders was Pingle.
They're allowing a lot of contact, Marty.
Yep. Splitgerber down the lane, lost it, tries to get it into Berg, and then he gets knocked down, no call. Holy cow. Splitgerber open, couldn't get it. And Lutheran continues to control the ball until finally Juris makes a 2-pointer. It's 8-0.
8 shot attempts for Lutheran. Christian was just 2, making 3 and a miss.
A good rebound that time by Pingle. Pingle averaging 13-3 a game. Been pretty quiet so far until right now. Has a shot blocked, but we got a foul call. Foul is going to go on number 22 for the Eagles, and that's Noah Hendricks. That's his second foul, Chris. Ingles' first free throw rims out. Alec Wissey checks in for the Eagles.
Well, not a slow start tonight.
Pressure defense has really helped the Crusaders. Good swing of the ball, wide open jumper is no good. That one attempted by Van Ness. Pingle down the lane, down the baseline, couldn't get it in. And coming away with it was Modell.
And with 14 minutes left, 9-zip. What a start by Lutheran.
Yeah, very good start. Finally scoring a basket was Michael Alsum on a nice pass. 13:40 left in the first half. Lutheran working it around. Juris has it. Splitgerber from outside the line. Couldn't get it. And getting the rebound was Alsum. Looks like inadvertent trip there. Picking up the foul is going to be Nathan Sampson.
Just the first foul on Lutheran. We've already got 4 on Christian.
Vinny Montezella in the ball game.
Yeah, he was pretty important last year playing too, Marty.
Yes, he got his minutes, that's for sure. Lutheran in a zone. Ball tipped away. Juris on the bust out, takes it right to the hoop and draws the foul. Picking up that foul is going to be Braden Van Ness.
Number 24, Brandon Van Ness. His first personal 15. Just on the line, shooting two.
Juris puts in the first free throw. Brett Flipsy talking to the official about that last call. May not necessarily be that particular call, Chris. The foul situation is Christian has 5, Lutheran only 1. Half-court trap coming up.
The problem for Christian is turnovers, Marty.
Yeah, I was just going to mention that.
6 turnovers.
Pingle airballed it. And another turnover. Holy mackerel. .21 left in the first quarter. Maddie Pfister was giving you that floor camera shot. Richard Bartson giving you that shot. Kerry Kautzer's our director. Last time I looked, he had his feet up on the counter, was spinning the dials with his toes. Another turnover. 11-2, Lutheran on top. 12:06 and counting in the first half.
Lutheran shooting a whopping 25%, Marty. And they're up by 9.
Splitgerber.
That's not in.
No, he's not bashful, is he? Just like his old man. He never met a shot he didn't like either.
2 for 8 for Splitty in the first. 6 minutes.
Van Ness, bango. They needed that.
Yep, and that cuts the lead big time, Marty. Looking from 11-2 to 11-5 doesn't look so bad.
No. Off to Juris. He throws up an air ball. Holy cow. Kick out pass. Passing up the shot that time was Modal.
11-minute mark.
11-5, Lutheran on top.
Christian was just struggling big time with this this zone earlier.
They do get the ball inside nicely to Alsum, but ball's going to go on
I noticed
Juris.
that Christian being a little more patient, and Lutheran get a little tired. You know, they don't have the same hop in the step like they did to start the game. And
now also in the ball game for Lutheran, number 11, Dan Schimberg.
Wow, another turnover, Chris. Kerry Coates are having some difficulty in the truck with our graphics package. That's why you don't see the score on your screen. Try to get pictures various times, and we'll try to announce a 2 of the scoreboard and what's happening there. We have a 30-second timeout. Other than the turnovers, Chris, and the bad shooting by Lutheran, anything else that you're seeing?
I think that sums up the ball game, Marty. 9 turnovers and
What?
under 20% shooting for Lutheran. Lutheran.
9 turnovers at this pace means they'd have 36 in the game.
Yeah, I can understand why Coach Verhagen has been talking about slow starts. You couldn't see it. You know, Splitty hit those couple threes in a row, but that's basically all they have. They struggling to put the ball in there. They're shooting 50%. They'd be up by about 15, 16 points.
The usual cast of characters are here up in the stands too. See Chuck Benedum and Gene Renzelman.
You know, it's almost a full house. You know, they hasn't had that for the last few years. Tonight it looks like it's going to be there. Maybe it's because there's only one game.
That could
Maybe
be.
because it's on a Friday night.
Juris lost it out of bounds.
First turnover by Lutheran, Marty.
That's amazing. Van Ness bringing it up for the Eagles. They trail 11-5.
I like how Christian's nice and wide. Forcing Lutheran to come out. That'll create gaps later on. Or turnovers.
Another turnover. Montezella had it, but then he stepped on the line. So back-to-back turnovers, I guess, Chris.
In for the Crusaders, number 32, A.J. Holzheimer.
Holzheimer comes in. That's AJ. That's Al Holzheimer's son. Now they took Van Ness from a deep outside, no good. Alsum got the rebound and put it up and in, but I was just going to mention, Chris, they took him out of the middle and stuck him out in the corner. I don't know if I like that play.
All this with Jacob Stecker out of the basketball game. Christian coming back. Stecker with 2 early fouls.
Schimberg in the ball game. He just had it there. And then out of bounds. Pingle threw it out. Holzheimer zigged instead of zagged, and that was the turnover.
Top teams in the league are Howard's Grove. They're undefeated, 8-0. Ozaki 8-3. Christian 5-2, and Hilbert 6-3. Lutheran is lost to Hilbert by 2 and Ozaki by 1. So they're right there. They just couldn't get those 2 victories. That's why they are 4-4, 4 games out.
Van Ness gets fouled on the drive. Christian's next game is against Howard's Grove at home.
Yep.
On Monday. That's a big game. You know, right now they're 2 out in the loss column. That could put them 1 out.
Yep. And then they have Ozaki next week as well.
Alsum had it. but couldn't grab it, but the Eagles keep it. Van Ness hard to the basket. Gonna get called for the charge. That'll be his second foul.
Oh boy.
Brett Flipsy gives some good advice. He says you got to play smart.
Almost halfway through, Marty.
No, a quarter of the way.
Wow. First half, yep, you're right.
Hey, 3 seconds in the lane. You know, I keep thinking of that college game. I was thinking we get to the 10-minute mark, then we're at the quarter of the game mark, but it's only 18-minute halves.
Yep.
Awesome from the corner. And getting the rebound that time was Modal, and then hitting a three. I didn't see who made that. Verveldi. I thought it was
back
15.
within one.
Oh boy. It's been a bit of a drought for the Crusaders. Juris drives to the hoop and scores. Nice drive by him.
He's 2 of 4 tonight.
Breaks an 8-point run by the Eagles. Olsen with a, oh boy. Missed an easy shot, but got picked up by his teammate, Verveldi, with another basket. He has a quick 5 coming off the bench.
6'5" senior Verveldi. Excuse me.
Montezella's shot is blocked.
6'4" junior, excuse me. Stewart.
.736 left. Lutheran up 13-12. Christian got down early, 9-0, but they've battled back into this ball game. Awesome for an easy 2. And the Eagles take the lead. If Christian loses tonight, Chris, that game on Monday, although it's important, won't be as important as if they win. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Well, they got to keep winning. I don't think Howard Grove's going to lose.
Splitgerber twisted his ankle on that blocked shot.
Too many ball games, so with 2 losses.
Ball was blocked out of bounds, and they're giving it to Christian. Nick has definitely has a good complaint there. Well, can talk all you want, they missed it. Go to the monitor. Are we doing replays tonight, Kerry? Oh, Christian has the ball and the lead.
Yeah, I really like the way Christians, like I said before, spread it out.
Oh, there's
and
a travel
gaps in there
called.
just like that.
And then we get a foul call underneath.
They draw Lutheran out, and then that creates gaps that you can penetrate, like Lutheran's been doing, or Christian's been doing, and then seems like Lutheran collapses, and then they dump it off to an open eagle.
Foul situation balancing out now. Lutheran has 6, Lutheran has 4, Christian has 6, pardon me.
And they're adding up as we speak, Marty.
Yep. That foul goes on Nathan Sampson, and that's his second. Going to the line to shoot 2 will be Braden Van Ness. These will be the first free throws for the Eagles tonight.
Returning for Lutheran, number 32, Holzheimer.
Splitzgerber walking off that tipped ankle. 1 for 2 trip, 15-13. There you see it.
Lutheran shooting 17% from the floor, only down by 2.
Good defense played on the side there by
The Eagles
Christians.
are looking for number 4 and making sure he doesn't get those threes off too easily like he did earlier.
Verveldi playing good defense for the Eagles, Chris. He's long too. Verveldi goes 6'4". Juris from way outside. Couldn't get it. And then they're gonna get Berg with the foul. That'll be his second.
Well, they let them play the first 3 minutes, so now if there's any contact, there's fouls. So it's just tough, I think, for the players to adjust. Each team was 6 now.
Noah Hendricks coming in for Alsum. Luther now stepping up the pressure again.
Well, they like to press, but when you don't make baskets, you can't press, Marty.
Exactly, you're right. Don't have time to set it up. Montezella back in the ball game for the Crusaders.
And now don't reach. Oh boy.
We got a travel call. Good double team that time.
Church almost with a reach.
Yeah, I could have said the same thing for Montezella too. A lot of swiping at the ball. Also back in the game is Josh Pingle for Lutheran. A good cut down the lane by Juris. He kisses it off the glass for 2.
Uses that left hand pretty well, Marty.
I taught him everything he knows about that left hand. Just kidding. We're all tied up with 5:10 left in the half. Van Ness has it on top. And the shot is up and good by Braden Van Ness. And he's going to try for a 3-point play. Pingle commits the foul. Van Ness had a 1 for 2 trip earlier and couldn't get that one to go. And then we're going to get an over the back on Chris Tendali.
Number 42, Chris Tendali picks up the personal foul. Holzheimer on the line.
Holzheimer will be on the line trying to tie it up. That's the first one. Lutheran has made 4 out of 5 so far in this first half. Christian only has 1 of 3 free throws made. We're all tied up, just under 5 minutes, and then another turnover by the Eagles. They're in double digits for sure.
Baker's dozen, Marty.
13. Jeez. It's almost 1 a minute. Splitgerber for another 3.
That's his spot.
Oh, good deal.
Oh, that's a terrible call, Marty. I'm sorry.
Great job of breaking pressure and getting the ball over to Tendali for the shot, but yeah, it looked like a clean block by Holzheimer.
That was a bad call, Marty. Sorry. Boy, you know, this is the first time this year, Marty, we've had 2 officials.
You're exactly right. You're right. Might have something to do with the conference. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Lutheran on top, 20-19 now. Tendali making those 2 free throws. Montezella going down the lane, and he draws the foul. He'll be shooting a pair. Modal commits a foul, that's his first. Both teams sitting now with 8 team fouls. Vinny. Used to walk in the gym, Vinny. He puts in a pair. Free throw shooting has been kind to the Crusaders. Montezella with a good job backing off. Tendali had a good open shot, no good. Van Ness with a strong rebound, put it up and in, and he's fouled.
That was nice.
He has picked up the slack with Stecker and Hendricks out of the ball game, and he's playing with 2 fouls, Chris.
Van Ness goes 6'2", but I'll tell you, he can skyrocket. Very good athlete.
That ties up the ball game at 22 with 4:10 left. With the left hand, but not able to get it to goal was Pingle. Van Ness has it on top. Balsam getting ready to check in. A good dump down inside, but picked off by Splitgerber. Another turnover. Juris is really casual with the ball, Chris. I don't think he needs to improve his ball handling.
Yep.
Alsum and Schimberg in the ball game.
Yeah, little more attention to detail.
Exactly.
The rock is important to keep a hold of.
I noticed that early in the half, actually, you know, just the way he kind of flicks the ball over and stuff. That was a little better till he took the shot. 3:25 left, we're all tied up at 22. Again, another dump down inside, but taken away by the Crusaders.
Well, if Luther could shoot well, they'd be way up.
Splitgerber, no good. Very quick shot again, Chris.
And if Christian could take care of the ball, they'd be way up. That's why we're tied at 22.
Tendali muscles it inside and scores. The big body. Tendali goes 6'5".
Yeah, Lutheran doesn't have the height.
A kick out to Pingle, no good.
And another.
And Verveldi with the rebound. Good step through that time to beat the double team. Hendricks had it on top, gives it up to Alsum. And then he has it stripped away, but stays with the Crusaders. Pardon me, with the Eagles. 2:15 left in the first half.
Crazy game.
Yeah, back and forth for sure after that, after a couple runs early on in the half. Tendali got it in the lane, had a good look at the basket, but couldn't get it in. Boy, oh boy, you know what, Chris? It's like that ball is red hot and I can't hold it for more than a second or two.
I said that Lutheran always likes to get their shots and their offense going. It's the other phase of their game that sometimes isn't always there.
Pushing it up the floor is Model, being guarded by Pingle. Verveldi from outside the line, couldn't get it, but he gets his own rebound. Hendricks has it, looking to go, and then he gets stepped on, and scrum on the floor. Who's gonna get it? Possession arrow points Lutheran's way. 1:31 left until halftime. Christian on top, 24-22. Nick Verhagen yelling instructions. Splitgerber rims out. Tendali with the rebound. Model has it on top, being double teamed. Good ball movement. Hendricks for three. Gave him a two.
Wow. I thought
Foot
it was
must
3
have been
too.
must have been a foot on the line. Montezella leaning in off the baseline, doesn't make the basket, but he does draw the foul. He'll be shooting a couple of free throws. Making his, they're not letting him in. He must be coming in for Montezella. Nuon looking to come in.
Under a minute. 26-24.
Yep.
Christian.
Good break of the press. Verveldi has it, but then backs it out. Good decision by that young man. Balsam going down the lane and scores. Too easy. He's a big guy, Christian. Not going to block his shot.
4 of 5.
Pingle looking for his first points. Can't get that one to go. Model tried to pass it inside, but had it tipped away. Then a scrum on the floor. Hendricks had it and then lost it, but they're going to say it went off a Crusader, so
Coach
the Eagles.
Flipsy's asking for one shot, 21 seconds, Marty.
Good decision there. Model has it on top, being guarded closely by Pingle. Too much dribbling. Spin move and a basket by Hendricks is good.
All this with Jacob Stecker on the bench. 6-point
Exactly.
lead.
Juris launches a three right before the buzzer, and it doesn't go in, and we're at halftime. The Crusaders trailing 30-24 as the Eagles really made a nice run towards the end, Chris. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12-2 run to end the half. And there you see Brett Flipsy talking to the officials at halftime. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we'll have some halftime entertainment. Matter of fact, they're coming out on the court right now.
Performance, there will be our varsity dance team kick performance. So here you go for an
No timeouts.
One of my most rewarding experiences as a dietitian has been actually quite recently, just a year ago, when I met Donna, because she was so motivated and ready to lose weight and to get healthier.
Well, since I've met Sue and listened to her guidance, I've lost about 80 pounds and I have been taking off almost all my medications. To me, I mean, that's something to shout about. I just see the future getting better and better and better because I'm getting healthier and healthier and healthier.
Was injured in Iraq. When I met Ian, I knew we had to help him get his housing grant and auto grant and every benefit to live as normal a life as possible. And we did.
PVA has helped hundreds of thousands of veterans get the care and benefits they've earned.
My name is Jason Stevenson, and I work for Paralyzed Veterans of America.
Paralyzed Veterans of America, changing lives, building futures.
This video was submitted by a student through the Teens Drive Smart program. For more information on teen safety, visit teensdrivesmart.com.
Don't allow your weight to threaten your health or control your future. Excess weight or obesity can cause emotional and physical health risks. But you can take control. The Your Weight Matters campaign offers free resources and tips to help you measure and understand your weight. Take the Your Weight Matters Challenge. The free toolkit prepares you to speak with a healthcare provider about your weight. Your weight does matter. Take the challenge and take control today.
Because sometimes, even the rescuers need to be rescued. The Coast Guard Foundation. Find out how you can help at rescuetherescuers.org.
This little chick has hearing loss. It can be lonely, sad, and often accompanied by ringing in the ears or even loss of balance. But there's good news, because birds have an almost magical way of regenerating their inner ear cells to restore their own hearing, so they can live a happy, chirpy lifestyle. Imagine if science could achieve the same miracle with people. Well, at Hearing Health Foundation, we support research that is doing just that. Visit us at hhf.org and learn more about the cure for hearing loss and tinnitus.
Getting ready to start second half action. Leading scores in that first half for Christian. Van Ness had 9, Alsum had 8. Vervelde off the bench had 5, Tendali 4, and Hendricks 4. For the Crusaders, Splitgerber had 9, Juris 8, Montezella 4, making 4 out of 4 from the free throw line. Holzheimer had 2 points on a couple free throws, and Pingle. Lutheran made 9 out of 10 free throws. That kept them somewhat in the ball game. Christian was 4 of 6.
Well, Lutheran just 21% shooting, including 3 of 17 from three-point, 54% shooting for Christian, but 16 turnovers. Christian goes in saying they got to take care of the basketball, and they had Jacob Stecker on the bench. He didn't even score in that first half, the leading scorer. I thought Stuart Vervelde was a big person off the bench, number 15 for Christian. 6'4" kid, hit a couple baskets, a couple rebounds, and he was all over Splitty in the corner over here.
Played very good defense, you're right. What was impressive was he's a big kid, yet he moves his feet really well. Pingle has it on the wing. Juris on a drive, scores. That was pretty.
He's had that opening a couple times, Marty.
Puts his head down and goes. Lutheran in a zone. Stecker, number 10 in the corner.
30-26 lead.
Tendali got a nice pass inside from Van Ness and picks up the foul.
You know, he uses that 6'5" frame very well, Tendali.
Foul goes on Berg, that's his 3rd.
Biggest kid on the floor. Makes him a little closer to the basket.
Yep, there you get a good shot.
2 nice free throws, Marty.
Yeah, Chris Tendali banging home a couple more. 8-point lead now for the Eagles. They finished the half, Chris, on a 12-2 run. They were down 22-19 and ended up the half with 6-point lead, and Stecker picks the pocket and goes for an easy 2. That's his first points of the game. and he's averaging 20. Kick out to Berg. His 10-footer is around and down. His first points of the ball game. Crusaders in a zone and threw it away. Wow. Their post passing has really been actually pathetic.
Yeah, not good.
And a reach in and a foul on Hendricks. For Noah, that'll be his third. 16-15 left in the ball game. It's 34-28.
Back in the lineup for Lutheran, number 21, Monticello.
Turnover on Lutheran.
Yeah.
Another person not helping Lutheran is Pingle. He's 0 of 6 from the floor. He's coming in averaging 13 points a game, so he's part of the cold shooting of Lutheran. Christian with a chance to extend the lead to 8.
Van Ness on a dump down into Tendali for an easy 2.
Tough to stop when he's down there in the paint, Marty.
Juris on a kick out. Splitgerber shot rims out. Stecker going down the baseline, tries to tip it into Tendali, but it's taken away by the Crusaders. Juris looking to penetrate, couldn't get it. Montezella does. His shot is off the glass and in, and he draws the foul. The first half, Montezella had 4 points, making all 4 of his free throw attempts.
His second personal. Monticello on the line, shooting one.
Couldn't get that one to go. 36-30, the Eagles on top. Hendricks with a skip pass to Alsum. A good shot into Stecker, and he draws the foul. Splitgerber is going to pick up that foul for Joshua Splitgerber. That's his first.
Once again, the dump down to the post. And you can see Lutheran all collapsing the Crusaders, and next thing you know, you get that pass to the weak side. Chance for Stecker.
One for 2 trip. Montezella with the rebound. Rolling under 15 minutes left.
Well, he's a good player. I like his passing too. Real smooth with the basketball.
Lutheran looking to penetrate, but Christian doing a good job of stopping that. And then I think it's going to be Alsum picking up the foul. That's his third foul. Juris was 2 for 2 from the line in the first half. Verveldi and Modal in the ball game. Letter perfect on those 2, Chris. He's pretty smooth at the line. 37-32. And what do you know, another turnover. Do they have 20 yet?
No.
15?
19.
19.
And they're up by 5, Marty.
I know, that's amazing. Oh, that's a walk.
Turnover starting to mount for Lutheran now. They had 4 in the first half, but 3 in the first 4
you
minutes
had
here.
mentioned it too. Their bugaboo in that first half was a 21% shooting. And the reason it was as close as it was all the turnovers by the Eagles. Skip past the Stecker. He's open from three-point land, but couldn't get it in. Montezella chases it down for the Crusaders. Montezella's shot is way off the mark. Air ball. Rolling down to the 13:30 mark in the ball game. 37-32. Christian on top. Van Ness. Got it. That was from pretty deep.
Third three-pointer for Christian tonight. Extend the
now
lead to 8.
Yeah, oop. Splitgerber down the baseline scores.
He's now 4 of 14 shooting. Splitty, that is. Ooh, that's a dangerous pass.
Yeah, right in the middle, and it worked out. Model had an open layup and couldn't get it in. And then Christian comes away with it. Stecker, Tendali, 2. They're looking pretty good now, Chris. Short shot by Sampson is no good. Van Ness comes away with the rebound. Slowing it up just enough, Chris. Setting up their offense. Tendali is fouled by Sampson.
This much shorter Lutheran team struggling with the bigger Tendali all night.
Tendali had 4 in the first half, and he has 4 already here in the second, make it 5, so he's sitting with 9 points.
Number 11, Schimberg. Number 15.
Schimberg, Berg, and Holzheimer check in for the Crusaders. Get a good shot of Chris Tendali. He makes a couple.
10-point lead. It was 11-2, right?
Yep.
It's 11-2 Lutheran.
Early, first seconds of the ball, first few minutes of the ball game.
Now it's 10-point lead.
Whistle underneath. What's happening here? Illegal screen, maybe? Yeah, Berg on an illegal screen. That's his 4th.
He struggled all night.
Yeah.
Carl Berg.
44-34. And driving it to the hoop is Tendali for another 2. 12-point lead. Pingle to the hoop on a good give and go play from Sampson, scores and he's fouled.
Pingle's first basket, as I mentioned before, struggling from the floor, Marty.
Yep, he had 1 free throw very early on.
And they can't make free throws either, Marty.
Yeah, I missed that one. They were 9 of 10 in the first half.
Yeah.
But
2 chances for 3-point plays, and they missed them both here.
Right, they're only 2 of 4 so far. Riveldi looking. Van Ness. Shot is up and no good. And then tipped out by Stecker.
Oh,
and it looked like, I'll tell you, it did look like it might have gone off of a Lutheran player. Now the officials are talking about it. And they're going to change the call, give it to a Lutheran. Chris likes that because he thinks they missed it in the first place.
Well, I like the fact they got together and talked about it.
Yes. Splitgerber from outside the line, rims out. Right string, wrong yo-yo on that one. Wouldn't go down for him. And he's a little disappointed too.
He's had 2 of them this half. Roll in, roll out.
5 team fouls now on the Crusaders. 4 on the Eagles. Model bringing it up, being guarded by Holzheimer. Dump down, Van Ness. No good. Model hustling down, getting that offensive rebound and putting it up and in. Model picking up the foul.
Come on, Chris. Foul number 33, Moto, his second personal. Number 22, Noah Hendricks, back in.
Good defense being played on these out-of-bounds plays by Christian.
Splitgerber, no good. Holzheimer gets fouled. He'll be shooting a pair. I think it's Stecker, or is it going to be Vervelde? Stecker. It's only his 3rd.
12-point lead, Jacob Stecker, 1 basket, as we mentioned many times, averaging 20 points a game.
You know, but when you watch him out there play offense, he's not in a hurry. I mean, it's not like, I got to shoot. You know, he's just letting the game come to him.
Right, and right now, Chris Tendali is where I would be feeding the ball.
.38-38. Christian on top with 10:37 left in the ball game. 30-second timeout, so we better keep it here, Kerry. Here you see Nick Verhagen talking to his team.
Well, they got to create some more turnovers, Marty.
Poor shooting has finally caught up to the Crusaders.
Yep, it's not getting any better, but if Lutheran wants to make a run, they got to continue to create turnovers and put the ball through the hoop. Struggling tonight.
Our next ball game is going to be January 29th. That's next Friday when Pulaski goes to North. That'll be should be a good ball game.
Pulaski's very nice club, Coach Shaw.
North is up at De Pere tonight. Big game there.
First place on the line.
We were talking beforehand that De Pere lost to Bayport earlier in the week.
Yep, at Bayport. In a close game.
Lutheran coming out in the full court press. Braden Van Ness gets it over to the Vervelde kid. And a steal. Imagine that, another turnover by the Eagles. Pingle, got it. A 3 ball.
1, 2, 3 for Pingle.
48-41. Model has it on the wing, being guarded by Schimberg.
See where happens here with Christian Tendali dominating the post. He's on the bench. Let's see if Stecker gets more than another
Splitgerber
turnover.
with a steal. Plays it up and in. You know, they've tried to pull it out and slow it down, and I don't know that it's going to work so good. Good hustle by Schimberg to not allow the easy basket. Riveldi will be at the line. 6 for 7 on their free throws this half, Chris, after only going 4 for 6 in the first half. That's a good shot of Stewart Riveldi.
And I think he's a very important player tonight. Stecker with his foul trouble. That's just not a good shot.
Montezella had his shot blocked. Schimberg with the foul. That's 17 fouls on.
Oh boy, Marty.
Yeah, still got half of the half left. There's going to be a lot of free throw shooting.
Oh boy, we're going to be here a while. Both teams in the bonus.
Left her a little short. 51-43. Christian on top. They've looked pretty good here this second half.
Jerse on the bench now for
Pingle was feeling it, Chris, but not feeling it enough. Model, kind of a big kid, handles the ball quite well, Chris. Levi, 6'2". Pingle picks up his third foul. Tindalli back in the ball game for Veldi.
I'll tell you, if I was Lutheran, I'd have Jerse attacking the basket a little bit. Just got that one attempt going with his left hand here in the second half. It's only shot attempt.
Had a free throw violation there, Chris. Didn't quite work out, huh, Brett? Oh! Getting knocked to the floor was Schimberg, but he bounces up. He'll be okay.
Stecker. Yes, his fourth.
30-second timeout by Christian. Schimberg will be at the line shooting. So the discussion at halftime when they were walking off the floor, Brett Flipsy went out and was talking to the officials, and he said, I want you to watch the Lutheran free thrower because his foot is touching the line when he shoots. Of course, we know that's a violation. So they're watching and they call it on his guy. That's not how it was supposed to work. That umpire that sent you to the bench last year, what he should have done was just kept making bad calls on your players till you were quiet.
Oh, it wasn't one bad.
Just kidding, Chris.
Rebound, let's go.
Schimberg knocks home a couple of free throws, makes it 52-45. That's first points for Schimberg.
Good job of coming up.
Yep. Pendali had a good look at it, but couldn't get it to go.
It's been solid out. It's just his first miss of the second half. Boy, a three-pointer here for Lutheran would be nice.
Vinny Montezella taking it hard to the hoop. Draws another foul.
We have a lot of free throws in the next couple minutes here.
7:54. I don't know if I should say anything, Chris. Oh, he did miss one. It's 4 for 5, 5 for 6, 6 for 7. He's getting up near his average. He had 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's averaging about, I think we had him at 8.8 per game. He's got 8 right now. 7:51. Lead is Crusaders trying to work that lead from the Eagles down. They have a little bit. It's 52-47. Dumped down into Verveldi. His shot is no good. But Juris is going to pick up the foul. Verveldi will be shooting a pair. That's the 8th point for Stewart. They get a good shot of Stewart. Verveldi having a real nice game here tonight.
Yes, he is.
It's nice when you have those kids coming off the bench that can provide rebounding. Oh, nice fake by Montezella, and he takes it right to the basket and scores.
Oh, a little slow.
Yeah, they left Tendali wide open underneath the basket. If you're going to come up like that, you better get it.
It's the lead back to 7, Marty.
Montezella had it taken away. Van Ness kicks it down to Hendricks. And then they pull it back out. Van Ness not bashful. Oh,
well,
man.
Coach Lipsy did not like the shot.
Well, at first he didn't like it.
But he liked the result.
That reminded me of a time with Bill Richards and me as a player. I made mine too. Split Gerber from way outside the line. That was almost parking lot range.
Still a 7-point lead. That was a big, big hit there by Van Ness.
Full timeout, Carey. Let's take a short break with 6:25 remaining in the ball game. Christian on top by 7.
Ian Ralston was a combat medic who was injured in Iraq. When I met Ian, I knew we had to help him get his housing grant, an auto grant, and every benefit to live as normal a life as possible. And we did.
PVA has helped hundreds of thousands of veterans get the care and benefits they've earned.
My name is Jason Stevenson, and I work for Paralyzed Veterans of America.
Paralyzed Veterans of America, changing lives, building futures.
Back at Lutheran High School with the Eagles leading 59-52. Very entertaining game, Chris.
Very, very entertaining, up and down, and I'll tell you, the effort is, priceless for what you pay to watch it. Both teams know how important this game is. Just for the...
Matty Pfister giving us that shot. There's a conference sign, Big East Conference. Oh,
what a
boy.
hustle play.
Yeah, Hendricks couldn't get it. None of the Lutheran guys seemed to want to go after it, and he tipped it off of Juris's leg.
That's exactly right. Jacob Juris, just pick up the ball.
There's a way to break the press.
Just pick up the ball. That's just hustle by Christian and Lutheran sitting and watching.
Good dump down inside to Tendali, but a block, and then we get a late whistle. If that goes on Juris, I don't agree with that one bit. Montezella picks up the foul.
Another good post entry, Marty.
I was just going to say, Tendali's been pretty good from the line, 6 for 6 till that miss. Seven of 8 isn't bad. 60 to 52, rolling down to the 6-minute mark. Splitgerber with a quick release, got it. Long three-pointer.
He's made his last 3 baskets, including his last 2.
Might want to start to guard that guy.
Yep, still a 5-point.
And Splitgerber on a good hustle, couldn't quite save it. Ooh. I'm glad that referee can catch. That was right at us. Vervelde has it in the corner, being guarded by Splitgerber. Then he taps it out of his hands and out of bounds. Joshua's got quick hands, Chris. He's stolen a couple and tipped a couple away.
See how Lutheran attacks this.
Pingo going hard to the basket, draws a foul. Foul's going to go on Model.
Stecker the only one with 4 fouls, Marty?
Yes. No, Berg has 4 also.
Okay.
His happened quite a bit earlier, that's why we forgot about that.
Leaving points at the free throw line.
Yeah, when you're down 5 like that, you don't want to give up those opportunities or lose those opportunities. Waddle over to Van Ness. Splitgerber guarding Vervelde. There's a mismatch you might want to try and take advantage of. Tendali lost it inside. Finally had a pretty good pass to him, and then he couldn't handle it.
Go get the ball.
Schimberg, Splitgerber open. Bango, he's hot.
3 threes in a row, and it's a 2-point game.
60 to 58.
5-point. Telling you, it's going to be free throws, Marty.
Falls on Schimberg, his 3rd. You're going to have to do some extended interviewing, Chris. It's going to take a long time to count up all these free throws.
Stecker back in the game for 4 fouls. Clutch free throws, though, by Christian. Under 5 minutes. Long way to go, boys.
Montezella, no good. Juris with a rebound, had it blocked. And Stecker with the nice save, getting it over to Model. 4:20 and counting. 4-point lead for the Eagles. They've looked good tonight. Splitgerber guarding Stecker. Van Ness open and got it.
Why would you retreat on defense when he had the ball instead of going at him?
Exactly. Montezella lost it out of bounds. Another turnover by the Crusaders. They're not doing as good in the second half handling the ball as they did in the first, Chris.
3 threes in the half for Van Ness.
Oh, okay. Kendali for 2. I thought the pass came awfully late, but it didn't seem to matter. Juris scores.
I wish he did that more.
So does Coach. Model threw it off the leg of Schimberg, I think it was. Full timeout for Christian with 3:28 remaining. Christian has a 7-point lead again.
This video was submitted by a student through the Teens Drive Smart program. For more information on teen safety, visit teensdrivesmart.com.
15 of 17 free throws so far this second half. They're just counting up the free throws in the second half. Christian has made 14 out of 17. That's outstanding. And Lutheran has made 8 out of 11. Nothing wrong with that either. Well, if they come in tomorrow for a shoot-around, they won't have to practice their free throws. They would have done that tonight. Mold will toss it in. Stecker, that was close. Dump down into Van Ness, triple team, then they kick it back out. And Christian saves it. Van Ness, shot in the lane, no good. Tendali in the lane, putback is good. He's having a nice ball game too, Chris, and they're utilizing his height. Stolen by Stecker, easy 2. That might do it. 71-60, 2:40 left in the game. Montezella from three-point land, couldn't get it. Hendricks got the rebound, and Van Ness is slowing it up.
Well, Christian went.
They had it down, what was it, 4 points? 62-58. They weren't able to do much with it then. And a steal. Splitgerber going hard to the basket, had it blocked out of bounds. Good defense by Van Ness without fouling. Little brotherly love shown there by the Eagles, helping up Splitgerber. Sampson coming in for Juris, and Alsum coming in for Model. He had a good run out there, Chris. Pingle, little hook shot, got it. Nice move in the lane.
9-point game, 2 minutes.
Van Ness double teamed. Strong with the ball. Didn't let him take it away, and Stecker with a reverse layup. That was pretty.
That was very athletic.
Pingle had his shot blocked. It's gonna go out of bounds. That, oh boy. I thought he had that shot blocked. Apparently not. Gonna give it to Christian. 1:36 left. Hendricks, Kendali, Brings it back out. Smart move. Clock is your enemy now, right, Chris?
Yep.
Ooh. Blocked out of bounds by Sampson. Olsen being guarded by Montezella. He's got about a 4-inch advantage in there. 110, and they're gonna get Pingle. That'll be his fourth. Juris getting ready to check in. Hendricks rounding down. Hendricks puts them both in. They have been good at the line the second half, Chris. (75-62). Splitgerber couldn't get it. And Christian comes away with it. Van Ness. Olsen. Model. Van Ness. And they're going to get Splitgerber.
And this one is
over.
Yep, pretty much over. Like you said, they got it down to 62-58. A nice closing run by the Eagles, including, you know, even on that run too, the Lutheran almost got that steal at midcourt, and then Tandali was wide open underneath for a layup.
Bringing in the shock troops now. Alex Wissy in. Andrew Kowitz and Zach Hendricks all check in. Raveldi will come back in for, looks like Van Ness.
Really good free throw shooting, Marty. Second half.
Got that right. 14-point lead for the Eagles. 40 seconds left in the ball game. Schimberg driving to the hoop. Also in the game now is Sam Leipom. And Nuon in the ball game. Seeing first action is Jacob Bluen, number 25. Jacob, a 6'4" kid. Schimberg was 2 for 2 at the line. Make it 3 out of 4 in the ball game. 30 seconds. They might let her run out here, Chris.
Pretty quiet, Jim.
Yeah.
Finally, the Christian fans are up on their feet. I was going to say, come on. Nice victory by those boys.
Zach Hendricks over to Wissy. Wissy dribbling it out, and that's going to be the ball game. Convincing win by the Eagles, Chris, 76-63. We're going to come back. Chris will have some interviews, and then I'll wrap up the scoring for you.
Don't allow your weight to threaten your health or control your future. Excess weight or obesity can cause emotional and physical health risks. But you can take control. The Your Weight Matters campaign offers free resources and tips to help you measure and understand your weight. Take the Your Weight Matters Challenge. The free toolkit prepares you to speak with a healthcare provider about your weight. Your weight does matter. Take the challenge and take control today.
sometimes, even the rescuers need to be rescued. The Coast Guard Foundation. Find out how you can help at rescuetherescuers.org.
This little chick has hearing loss. It can be lonely, sad, and often accompanied by ringing in the ears or even loss of balance. But there's good news, because birds have an almost magical way of regenerating their inner ear cells to restore their own hearing, so they can live a happy, chirpy lifestyle. Imagine if science could achieve the same miracle with people. Well, at Hearing Health Foundation, we support research that is doing just that. Visit us at hhf.org and learn more about the cure for hearing loss and tinnitus.
Did you know that your thumbs are some of the scariest things on the planet? Every year, an average of 6,000 people lose their lives to thumbs that are used to text while driving. That means that your opposable digit is more dangerous than volcanoes, sharks, airplanes, jellyfish, tigers, lions, tornadoes, roller coasters, hippos, skydiving, spiders, and snakes. Texting while driving is more dangerous than all of those things. So why isn't it one of your biggest fears?
This video was submitted by a student through the Teens Drive Smart program. For more information on teen safety, visit teensdrivesmart.com.
Hey, we're back here with two heavy Christian. Let's start talk about the beginning there, down 11-2.
Kind of came in a little hectic with the whole crowd, big packed house. Didn't know exactly what we were doing, some tough turnovers, but as the game went on, we started to settle down, everyone started doing their role, and we ended up coming out with a team win that once we settled down and started playing our game.
Yeah, there was no panic for you guys down like that, and by halftime you had the lead.
Yeah, we knew we have a good team coming in, and we were confident in ourselves. We were confident with everybody on the court. We knew that even down 11, we could do it. We knew they were going to come in, hit some shots. They're a great shooting team, and we knew we just had to keep our heads, keep our focus, and keep playing.
Hey, another thing, Stecker got those early fouls, but you got a lot of contributions off the bench, with that. It's nice to have a little depth, especially with the longer, halves and things like that.
Yeah, Jacob's been playing awesome for us, and when he went out, nobody panicked again. The guys came in off the bench. Stuart Vivaldi came in, had a huge game. We had everybody who came off the bench just did their job, played their game, so everyone filled in for Jake Nice, and when he did come in, he made a big impact on the game.
Now, you've played these games. Is this week different for you, or what's your experience with the Christian Luther games? It's kind of too bad you guys only get to play it once.
I mean, we always prepare the same for each and every game, but being high school students and this being our crosstown rivals, we know everybody on the court, they all know us. So it brings a little more fun to the court, playing in a big gym with a packed house. A little more nervous, but it's a lot more fun, I think.
Yeah, and personally, you think these games are, how do you feel about these games?
Yeah, I like them a lot. I love the atmosphere that we have, crosstown rivals, and I love playing against those guys too.
Well, congratulations. Let's talk about your play. I thought feeding the post, which you were the recipient of, worked well tonight.
Well, yeah, not as much in the first half, but once we got to the second half, we took advantage of our height. Yeah, and it worked really well.
Yeah, you got a lot of nice little passes from your teammates and, to you, and made it a little easier for you.
Yeah, I give those guys a lot of credit. Without them, I couldn't have done it.
Now, another thing you guys did in the second half, you shot about 88% from the free throw line. That's pretty clutch.
Yeah, definitely. Everyone contributed well.
Do you work a lot on them free throws?
All day, all practice.
Now, you guys got a couple tough games next week ahead, stay in this conference race, so I'll be right back to work early next week.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we got Howard's on Monday. I think we got Ozaki next week, too. Yeah, those will be two tough games, but if we work hard, I think we can win them.
Now, Chris, I'll ask you the same question I asked him. What is your experience, or how do you feel about these Lutheran Christian games?
I look forward to them every single year. Circle them on the schedule every single time. They're my favorite games to play. Crowds go wild. It's just a great atmosphere. I love it.
Yeah, you had a nice crowd. I know you mentioned the crowd too, but they filled up the house today. It hasn't been that way the last few years, but tonight the house was full, which must have been kind of nice.
Yeah, it was great. Fun experience.
Well, good luck, gentlemen, next week on your pursuit for a conference championship. With that, we're going to send it back to Marty.
Christian a winner 76-63. They up their record now to 9-2 overall, 6-2 in conference. Chris mentioned the big game coming up for the Eagles is going to be Monday night when they host Howard's Grove. Might want to get over there and watch that basketball game. One thing we didn't mention during the course of the broadcast, and I want to bring it up right now, was last night the Christian girls beat Lutheran and up their record overall to 14-0 on the season and 10-0 in conference. They're obviously in first place. They beat Lutheran 36-24. Carissa Wissy had 14 points, and Hannah Model had 11, and with those 11 points, she topped the 1,000 point mark. In this game here, Lutheran with the loss drops to 7-7 overall and 4-5 in conference. Leading scorers in the ball game, Van Ness had 23. You saw him in the interview right there. He had a really nice game. Good job of handling the ball too for Braden. And then also right behind him with 21 points was Chris Tendali. And chipping in double figures was Michael Ulsom with 10. For the Crusaders, Joshua Splitgerber had 22 points. Jared Juris had 12, and Vinny Montezella III had 10. I thank the crew, Kerry Kautzer, our director, Richard Bartson running the top camera, Maddie Fifster giving up her Friday night, running the floor camera. For my partner, Chris Wright, I'm Mike Martin. Our next game will be January 29th when Pulaski invades North. And with that, again, one more time, Christian a winner, 76-63. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you down the road.